So AI is literally everywhere, right? It's in your phone, it's in your car, but what is it really? It's a topic that's just swimming in hype and a ton of confusion. So in this explainer, we're going to cut through all that noise with a simple, really powerful way to understand AI, where it is today, where it's headed tomorrow, and what might lie way, way beyond. And to get there, let's just start by tackling one of the biggest questions out there. Okay, so let's just get right to it. This is the big one. The question everyone asks, is AI becoming conscious? Are these things becoming self-aware? It's a question straight out of science fiction, for sure. But it also points to one of the biggest misunderstandings about the AI we have right now. Before we can even talk about where AI is going, we've got to be crystal clear about what it is today. All right, this is our reality check. You hear the myth all the time, right? AI is becoming conscious. But the reality? It's just math. It's statistics and incredibly powerful pattern recognition. That's it. And how about this one? AI is unbiased. Nope, not even close. The reality is, it learns from us. So guess what? It picks up all our biases. This is our baseline, folks. AI is a tool, not a mind. Okay, so to make sense of this whole journey, here's the game plan. We're going to start with a really simple framework. Then we'll explore the three ages of AI: the specialist, which is the AI we have today; the generalist, that's what's being built right now; and the beyond, the super AI that's still purely theoretical. And then we'll wrap up by looking at the massive hurdles standing in the way of all of it. All right, let's dive right into that framework. You see, experts pretty much classify all AI into three distinct categories. I want you to think of this as a kind of evolutionary journey, starting with what's probably running on your phone right now and ending up somewhere deep in the realm of pure theory. So here are the big three. First up, you've got artificial narrow intelligence. We'll call it ANI. That's the specialist. This is the stuff we have right now today. Next is artificial general intelligence, or AGI. That's the generalist, and it's what everyone is racing to build. And finally, there's artificial superintelligence, or ASI, the beyond. This is purely hypothetical stuff. Just remember those three words: specialist, generalist, and beyond. That's the whole framework right there. Okay, let's kick things off with what we actually know and use every single day. This is the specialist, also known as artificial narrow intelligence, or ANI. And honestly, this is the foundation of the entire AI industry as we know it. So what do we mean by a specialist? Well, ANI is an AI that is an absolute rock star at one and only one specific thing. It operates in this really tight, limited box. And crucially, it can't transfer what it knows. Think about it like this. An AI that can beat a grandmaster at chess is amazing, right? But ask it to write a poem, it has no idea what you're even talking about. It's completely locked into its one skill. And you'll see just how common this stuff is. I mean, you're using AI all day long, probably without even thinking about it. Siri and Alexa, they're specialists in one thing: understanding what you say. The algorithms on Netflix or TikTok, they're specialists in recommending what you should watch next. And get this, even something as mind-blowing as ChatGPT is, at its core, a highly advanced specialist. It's one job: predicting the very next word in a sentence. That's it. All right, so if today is the age of the specialist, then tomorrow is all about the generalist. This is the next giant leap in AI's evolution: artificial general intelligence, or AGI. And the difference between the two? It's night and day. On one side, you have ANI, which is amazing at exactly one thing. But the goal of AGI, on the other side, is to be as good as a human at any intellectual task you throw at it. It's basically the difference between someone who is the world's best chess player and a Leonardo da Vinci, someone who could master chess and physics and art and anything else they put their mind to. So here's the formal definition. AGI is all about the ability to understand, learn, and then apply that knowledge across completely different areas, just like a person can. Now, it is so important to remember this. We are not there yet. This is the absolute frontier of AI research. People are making incredible progress, for sure, but true AGI, it's still theoretical. So the billion-dollar question is, how do we get there? Well, researchers are basically building this bridge to AGI, and it rests on four huge pillars. First, it's about moving beyond just predicting words to actual reasoning. Then, we need what's called agentic AI. This is huge. It's the shift from an AI that just answers your questions to one that actually goes out and does things for you.
Third, the AI needs to understand the real world through world models. And finally, it has to be able to learn continuously from new information, just like we do.
So where are we on this road trip to AGI? Well, a lot of experts think we're in what they call the simmering phase. We're past simple narrow AI, and we're starting to see proto-AGI, these early systems that show signs of reasoning. And the prediction from some folks in the field, get this, they think full AGI, an AI that can outperform humans at most of the work we find valuable, could be here in just the next 2 to 5 years. Crazy, right? Okay, now we're going to leave the lab behind and step firmly into the realm of science fiction. If AGI is the AI we're building for tomorrow, then artificial superintelligence, or ASI, is the AI of a much, much more distant and purely theoretical future. So ASI isn't just an AI that's smarter than a person. No. It's a hypothetical intelligence that would surpass the collective brain power of every single human on Earth combined. This is the kind of stuff you see in movies like HAL 9000, a system that could solve problems we don't even have the words for yet. And this is the key takeaway. ASI isn't just a souped-up AGI. It would be a completely different category of existence.
And when you put them side by side, the difference is just staggering. AGI's goal is to be on par with a human. ASI would blow past the intelligence of all of humanity combined. An AGI could solve a problem any human could. An ASI could solve problems our species couldn't even begin to understand. I mean, the leap from general to superintelligence isn't a step. It's a jump across a cosmic-sized canyon.
Just try to wrap your head around this for a second. An ASI could potentially think more original thoughts in a minute than our entire species has in its whole history. The sheer speed is something our brains literally can't comprehend. And that's exactly why this whole idea stays firmly in the world of theory and philosophy for now. Okay, so with all these mind-bending possibilities floating around, let's bring things back down to earth for a minute and talk about the huge challenges we're facing. You can think of them as 3 great walls standing between us and that future of AI. The first one is the energy wall. And to put it bluntly, we are running out of electricity faster than we're running out of ideas. Training the cutting-edge models today already takes a mind-boggling amount of power. So trying to build an AGI or ASI, the energy needs are just astronomical. We are literally throttled by how much power we can generate. Next up, we've got the data event horizon. Basically, we have fed AI almost the entire high-quality internet. But here's the problem. If an AI only learns from stuff humans have already made, it can only ever be, at best, as smart as all of us put together. To get any smarter than us, it has to learn from data it makes itself, or by observing the universe directly.
And that brings us to the third, and honestly the most critical wall, the alignment paradox. This is the one that keeps a lot of very smart people up at night. As an AI gets exponentially smarter than us, how on earth do we make sure its goals stay aligned with ours? The nightmare scenario is that we create something that is perfectly logically efficient, but has zero regard for human life or well-being. It wouldn't be evil, just indifferent.
And so all of this leaves us with the ultimate question. The journey from the specialist AI of today to the generalist of tomorrow, and maybe even beyond, it's happening. But as these systems get more and more powerful, the biggest challenge isn't going to be about chips or data. It's going to be about one thing: making sure that whatever we create actually stays on our side.